Hello, welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build as we watch this complete overhaul and remodel of Crick Cabana in Willow Creek, I believe. Yes, Willow Creek. I'm just going to talk a little bit about The Sims 4. So, I believe, and I've believed for a while, and if you go to my Twitter and check it out, maybe you can't. Maybe I didn't actually post it to Twitter. Maybe I commented on somebody else's Twitter post. I don't remember now, but I remember earlier this year when kits were first announced, a few people were like, does this mean that The Sims 4 is coming to an end? And someone, potentially, I doubt it was one of the big news sites that have been around for a while, because they know they've been around for a while. I know I've been seeing them at least since The Sims 2, if not before that. Think Sims Community and dang it, why can I not remember names of anything now? But anyways, I don't think it was them. I think it was somebody smaller, more recent, maybe, just in the era of The Sims 4. And they're like, no, this does not at all mean The Sims 4 is coming to an end. They're just introducing a new way of getting content. And I'm like, actually, as a long-time Sims player, I was 20 years old when the original Sims came out. I bought it and attempted to play it. Couldn't. Living Large came out. I did not buy that because my computer couldn't run it. But then shortly after Living Large came out, I got a new computer and I bought like some kind of special deluxe version of The Sims plus Living Large. And that's like really when I heavily got into The Sims. So whenever that was, I believe it was before Hot Date came out, because I got Hot Date the minute that sucker came out and I was obsessed with it forever. So that's how long I've been playing The Sims, and that's how old I am. And I was a huge like follower of the community, the forums, TSR, the Sims resource, all of that kind of stuff. I even had a Sims website back during probably the days of the Sims 2, maybe? Somewhere around in there, where I actually made custom content, and I had a bunch of kids that were also making custom content for the website and stuff. And fun fact, I learned PHP and I learned how to code my own database for that website for The Sims, to have my own content and have it show up just the way I wanted it to show up and everything. That was... Okay, enough traveling down memory lane. My point is, I have been heavily involved in The Sims forever. And I pretty much have... I may not remember everything, but I pretty much have a generally sort of... I kind of remember sort of the ups and downs of how The Sims went, how each game iteration started and how it ended and all that kind of stuff. And I know with 100% certainty, and I knew this the minute they announced kits, I knew that this meant the end of The Sims 4, because they have literally done the exact same thing ever since the original Sims. When the very first original Sims came out, It was all CDs. The internet was not as big as it is now. People did not do nearly as much downloading of official type content. Custom content, yes, but official content from like studios and whatnot, no. There was not a lot of downloading of that kind of stuff back then. Not like it is today, anyways. And so I remember that towards the very end of the original Sims lifespan, downloading official games and game content off the internet was just becoming this huge thing. Like it was just starting to get big and to get, more abundant, if you will. And so they offered some small stuff, some small download stuff. Some of it costed around $5. Yep, it did. And some of it was, I think, a little bit cheaper. That might have been The Sims 2 that I'm thinking of, though. But the point is, ever since the original Sims, as each version of The Sims has come to a close, they have offered this smaller sort of bite-sized content, small packs, small download bits, oftentimes of things that people had been asking for forever. I don't know, I don't remember if it was Sims 2 or Sims 3, but people had been asking for things like, it was probably The Sims 2, to be honest, and they had been asking for things like, I don't know, swings or strollers or something along those lines for babies. And that was one of the like cheaper end of the line, we're closing things out. We're just going to give you a few little excess bits that you've been asking for sets. Same with a baby monitor. Was that The Sims 2 or The Sims 3? I feel like one of those two, their end of the line content focused heavily on baby toddler stuff, but I don't. That's where my memory fails me. I do distinctly remember each one doing a sort of dollar content or $5 content towards the very end of the lifespan. The focus was a little different for each one, and I don't remember exactly which one. I feel like at the end of the original Sims, it had something to do with like theme parks. I feel like there was a roller coaster or theme park type themed items or something along those lines. I'd have to go back and look. I feel so sad that one, my old hard drive got demolished, but two, that I never transferred files over and I never kept long-term files of like screenshots and clips and stuff. I wish I had all that stuff just for the sake of nostalgia and to go down memory lane here on my YouTube channel of my obsession with The Sims. I mean, I could sit here and talk about it till I'm blue in the face, but it's just talking about it. And I can look up other people's screenshots and stuff from that kind of stuff, but it's not the same. But anyways, so yeah, I've been saying since the beginning of the year that The Sims 4 is on its way out. Very few people agreed. Some were questioning it, but very few people agreed. And just recently, this week or last week, I don't remember when it was now, Lil Simsy came out with a video where she talked about how she too now feels, based on the fact that there are not going to be any major expansion packs and we had the one game pack back in January, how she feels that The Sims 4 is now on its way out. And I'm glad that I didn't make a fool of myself. I'm glad that some of the, so-called bigger names in The Sims, the paid people, if you will, the game changers, are now coming around to, okay, maybe there's something to this theory that The Sims 4 is winding down. So yeah. I hate doing it this way. I should have brought a sim in here, but let's see if we can get some good shots. So here's kind of a shot of, so here's kind of a shot of the kitchen. We've got the little 50s, 40s, 60s vent for the stove. No hood, just the weird vent in the wall. And then to fill up the empty space, we have a dresser here with some books and some little a knickknack and a plant and some postcards. The little dining area. I made sure to add lots of clutter to this one. A book on the coffee table, a little figurine knickknack down here by the plant, some decoration bins over here. I love the way the lighting works on my new computer. It's about the only thing I love on my new computer. This thing has given me nothing but problems since we got it. But anyways, I added all the little details in. Let's see if we can get into the bathroom here. I added a what is this, like a snorkeling picture, and then you have the old bathtub and a medicine cabinet. It's really hard to do this without tab with a sim in here, and then the very eclectic acquired bedroom look. Yeah, you get the gist. I was going for very full and eclectic. I did shorten it up quite a bit and turn it into basically a one bedroom. Nope, it is a regular residential. I thought maybe I turned it into a tiny house residential, but I did not. So yeah, there is my attempt at making the houses more full, more lived in, less Sims like. But yeah, I do think we only have maybe about a year or two left on The Sims 4 before whatever comes next. The Sims 5, another version of Sims Online. I hope not. The Sims Online was weird. It was more like, if you've ever been in Rec Room or VR chat, that's kind of what The Sims Online was, with like mini games. And I think VR chat has mini games too, so it was very much like a VR chat, if you ask me. I hope that it doesn't end up that way. I hope it ends up more like The Sims Mobile, maybe. But then I'm gonna miss this way of playing The Sims. This Sims Mobile to me is more of an app game, like your very stereotypical app game. And this Sims here is more like a sandbox game, a classic PC sandbox game. And I would really, really miss having this classic PC sandbox type game, personally. Maybe other people don't feel that way, but I do simultaneously really want the connected online play with friends play too. So I don't know. We'll have to wait a year or two and see what the next Sims brings, because I'm pretty sure in the next year we're going to hear an announcement that they're working on it. So there you go. There's an update of Crick Cabana. You can download this off the gallery. My gallery name is JSimLady with an underscore between the sim and the lady part. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe and possibly leave a little comment if you have something to add. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.